What's up, y'all? It's Rep from Carolina Takedown Talk. Thanks for tuning into the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit subscribe down below. Go ahead and leave a like as well. We're trying to get 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel so we can continue to grow North Carolina wrestling. That's what we're here for. That's what we do. We love wrestling. We love wrestling in the state of North Carolina. We're trying to grow it, make it bigger, make it better. All right? This week, we talked to the man, the myth, the legend, Kennedy Monday, former Chapel Hill wrestler, now in the transfer portal, and everyone wants to know where he's going. We got a little bit of an inside scoop. The top four, Kennedy Monday's top four, is in this interview. Had a blast talking to him, and we really appreciate Kennedy coming on. He's always welcome. Him and his family have done great things in wrestling for the United States and also for North Carolina in general. His brother Quincy, a two-time state champion here in North Carolina. You know, we're a big fan of the Mondays. So, again, thank you for coming on. Like I said, if you guys are new here, go ahead and hit subscribe. Also, if you haven't yet, head over to chainwrestling.co. All right, Chain Wrestling is our new partner, and they are the exclusive clothing partner of Carolina Takedown Talk. All right, we got hats, mugs, beanies, sweatshirts, crew necks, hoodies, long sleeve shirts, short sleeve shirts, stickers, socks, you name it, we got it. Awesome material, awesome quality stuff, and it helps us out in growing the sport in North Carolina, helping us get new equipment, helping us with travel to get to these big tournaments, helping us with our hotel and everything else, and you get some fresh gear and you support North Carolina wrestling. So enjoy the video. Thanks for coming. Like I said, subscribe. With the man that no one really knows where he's going yet. He's keeping it a little bit of a mystery. Former Tar Heel. He's got connections in North Carolina, so we want to talk to him. The Kennedy Monday. What's up, man? Thanks for coming on.
What's up, man? How you doing? It's a pleasure to be on here.
I'm doing good, man. Just enjoying the North Carolina weather, you know. It rains for 5 days straight, and then it'll be 60, 70 degrees, and it'll be back down to 30. So who knows?
Yeah.
And so, man, it's been a crazy whirlwind of a month for you, huh? You and the family.
Yeah, man, it's been a hectic, these past couple of months have been really hectic. Just MMA is a crazy world, bro. You know, I've been training for about 8 months in MMA, and in those 8 months, I've yet to get one fight. So,
man, now is that people just not wanting to sign a contract and fight you? Are you trying to get amateur? Are you trying to go pro, or what's the deal?
We tried both, man. We tried amateur, 7 guys backed out there, and we tried pro, and I just don't want to fight a wrestler, bro. If it comes down to it, they don't want to fight a wrestler. So
I think Joe Rogan said it best, is that the best foundation for a mixed martial artist is wrestling. You know.
Right.
So where are you training out of right now?
So right now I'm in Sacramento, California. I've just been training at Team Alpha Male.
Gotcha.
I'm just training with Uriah Faber and those guys. So
with the big guys, the big dogs, huh?
Yeah, man. It's really a dream come true to train. A lot of guys want to come to train the Alpha Male. The Alpha Male is like the big, it's a big, MMA, facility.
No doubt.
So,
I've been an MMA fan for a long time. I mean, right whenever I was in high school is whenever it started kind of blowing up, and we started seeing wrestlers kind of go over there, and it kind of gave an avenue for guys to make money and make a living after their college career, and so what was it like? Have you always been an MMA fan, or was that just something that just kind of popped up in college?
Yeah, my dad, he actually got me into it, because my dad, he actually coached at Black Zillions. He actually coached Kamaru Usman at one point.
Wow.
Before he got big. So
not to drop any names or anything.
Yeah. No, but he was with the Black Zillions. He was coaching Rashad Evans, guys like that, those guys. And I was like 13 years old at the time, so I was still in high school. I was like,
So you've been around it.
Yeah, I was just around it, man, and I just fell in love ever since. So after I come back after this year of wrestling, I'm definitely gonna get back into MMA. But I think right now it's just the best for me to try to come back to wrestling and try to win a national championship for one last year.
Yeah. So what was the deciding factor? I know we saw you during your brother's finals match, dripped out the Lakers jersey on, had to represent your California people now out there. Saw you dripped out there, saw you excited, going crazy, was that kind of the moment that weekend, was that the moment that you were like, you know what, I want that. Like I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to do this one more time.
Yeah, man, dude, that NCAA tournament is like nothing else, bro.
Yeah.
That was my first year not competing in it. And it kind of just lit a fire under me, after seeing my brother make the finals and his run to the finals. He looked awesome all weekend. And I was like, man,
he did.
I was like,
we still claim him. I don't know if he claims us in North Carolina. You wrestled here in high school, won a few state titles. I know you guys were brought up in Texas, but I don't know if he knows it, but we still claim him. Okay. We still claim him, we
twice in North Carolina. So.
Yeah, man. I mean, he was a monster. We talked about it. We've talked about it before of just, people kind of forget that he was a North Carolina guy. And he was really one of the most dominant North Carolina guys that we've ever seen in the state. I watched both of his state title runs in Greensboro, and just impressive, just insane. I remember watching it and going, this kid's going to be a national champ, and we're going to have North Carolina national champs.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, so you were at Chapel Hill. So now you left, did a little bit of training. So if you would have taken a professional fight, would you have been able to come back for eligibility? So is it kind of a blessing that no one signed to fight you, kind of one of those things where everything happens for a reason?
Exactly. So, I mean, everything just fell into place, man. Because if I would have taken a pro fight, I would have been locked in here, And so,
well, thank God everybody was scared to take on a Monday, I'm glad about it because we get to see wrestling, man.
It's been a long process, bro. Like, dude, I've been training day in and day out MMA, and I think it's like I haven't stopped training. I've been training for about 8 months, and I've been using my wrestling basically for MMA. So I think I just for me, I look at it as I took a gap year, kind of just focus on training, got my mind sharper, my body sharper, and everything. Just train, bro. Just train for 8 months, and now I'm trying to come back, and I'm older now, and I'm wiser now, and it's just like it's awesome, man. It's awesome to come back and really be at the right place this time,
Right. So, are you only coming back folk style for college season? Are you going to do any freestyle events? I know we got the U.S. Open coming up. Are you going to dabble a little bit in freestyle or just focus on folk style?
I would I don't know. We're thinking about it. We're thinking about going to the U.S. Open. The next college I'm going to pick is I'm probably going to be touched down there, pretty soon. So I'm probably going to train there and try to go for the U.S. Open. We don't know yet. It's up in the air right now.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. I definitely do want to come back and, just do everything right this time,
Yeah.
I feel like a lot has happened, and where I'm at in my life, I think it's time. It's time for me to get what I've been working for since I was 6 years old. So
no, definitely. So have you narrowed down a list? Do you have you got a top 5 or anything that you can give us, or if you can't, I understand. But
yeah, no, it's all good.
As an Oklahoma State fan, I was hoping that there might be a little bit of a fall in the family tradition there. Just saying. But anyways, let's hear top 5. Mess with you, man.
I'll give you the top 4 schools I would like to go to.
Okay.
I'm not. I would like to go there. one is, Arizona State's cool. I like Michigan. See, like, I don't know, man. Arizona State, Michigan, Penn State would be dope, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not gonna lie. Penn State would be awesome.
The culture out there is insane, man.
I know.
Kale
and
has.
That's what I miss. I miss when going to Carolina. It was cool, but the Carolina fans is just like they weren't there, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Our matches is just. I mean, there are fans, but like not like Penn State, not like Michigan, not.
Hear that, like North Carolina fans? North Carolina wrestling needs to grow so we can keep getting big name guys like Kennedy Monday. Because that's something that is true. Whenever top name guys like you, especially with the transfer portal, right? Like, which we'll talk about in just a second, but like a blue chip recruit out of high school, that's something that guys are looking at now. They want to be a part of a crazy sellout crowd. They want to be a part of a crazy fan base that are going to come and get loud and get crazy. And I think North Carolina is stepping towards the right direction. And I don't mean just UNC Chapel Hill. So we're a North Carolina wrestling podcast that we cover just wrestling in the whole state. So we don't have any, affiliation to any school, right? So we can kind of be fans of NC State, of Gardner Webb, of App State, of Campbell, of Chapel Hill. We're just fans, we're just trying to grow the sport here.
Yeah, and one thing I want to point out, NC State's doing a heck of a job with their fans, dude.
Yeah.
They're doing a heck of a job, bro. That like I wrestled there and it was just like, yeah, this is my atmosphere, bro.
Right.
I mean? A lot of fans, bro. You gotta have people just push behind you when you're wrestling out there,
Yeah,
you can't be doubt. Quiet. So
no, I hear you. Yeah. So we had Arizona State, we had Michigan, we have Penn State, and what's the fourth one?
Fourth one, man, I would say, Rutgers hit me up. I'll say Rutgers. I mean, just because they got like 5,000, 6,000 fans plus at their matches, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's really big. Rutgers, and then the last but not least, probably, man, I don't know. I think just those top four. I'm gonna keep it short because like I've been through it, bro. I've been through the recruiting process, and I've been through.
And you've proved yourself. You've given yourself the ability that you've proved what you can do. You've proved what you bring to a program. So it's one of those things that you don't have to have 10 that are saying like, I kind of want to come to these. Like you can. You've built it to where, hey, these are my 4. Here's where I want to go. What can you guys kind of do for me, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this is my first podcast that, so it's kind of cool to come back and like get my word out there.
We appreciate it, man.
Yeah, bro. I know it's awesome to come back and talk to you and, just put my word out there,
Yeah. So from the athlete side, what's the transfer portal kind of like? What's it like, finding out that, hey, I do have a little bit of eligibility left. I do have one more run in the tank. What's that process look like? How do you get started? How do coaches get in contact with you? Do you have to make the contact? Do they call you? How's that work?
So basically, I put my name in the transfer portal. You go through your school. So it's through your school, and it's like a form that you have to fill out. You put your phone number on there, you put your email on there, and you just submit it. You submit it, and then it's a pretty easy process. The form just says make sure you want to transfer because there's no turning back. Once you put your name in there. So, but it's a pretty easy process. Like, you put your name there, and then coach, like the next day or so, coaches see you in the transfer portal, and they start to hit you up from there. What I mean? Because you put your number in there, you put your email in there. So, yeah.
You get a lot of interest off the bat.
Yeah, I did.
It's okay. It's like you can brush it off a little bit there.
Our schools did hit me up, but I think I narrowed it down. So it should. You'll see me somewhere soon. We're working on pretty soon, bro. Pretty soon. I think I'm not gonna, because I kind of know where my career went. I know where I want it to go.
Yeah.
and I'm doing this like really strategically. You know what I mean? So it's just like I kind of know what I want for myself, and know where I can win.
Right. So is that was my next question. You know, we talked about that the first thing is, you know, you want to wrestle in front of fans. You know, like you want, you know, I mean, especially if you're getting into MMA, you're wanting to, you have to have a little bit of showmanship in you nowadays, right? You know, the kind of Conor McGregor era of, you know, you got to sell fights, right?
Yeah.
So I think that kind of carries a little bit into it. But so you said you want to win, you know, so that's another aspect. You know, what are other things that you're looking for in these programs, you know, of where you might land?
Man, so I'm looking at, you know, I just want to have fun in my last year. I just at UNC, I felt like there's a lot of, you know, I don't want to say pressure, and I don't want to say it's just a lot of stuff going on at UNC that, you know, didn't work out for me. And I believe I have a second chance. I believe I have a second chance at this thing. You know what I mean? So I'm looking for, you know, fans. I'm looking for, you know, family. You know, I'm looking for people who's going to be behind me the whole way. And just that I know that they have my back, you know. And that's like, you know, that's 100%, bro. And that's, if I have that, I believe I can win the whole thing.
Right.
You know? Probably at 174 too. So
I was about to say, I was going to ask you if you were going to stay 165 or go up to 174.
Yeah.
You feel good at 74?
Yeah, man. I think 174 is definitely the weight for me. I weighed like 183 the other day. So it's not like I'm going to be cutting too much weight. I'm going to be feeling good and just lifting every day, you know, getting bigger for that 74 weight class. And just go out there and having fun. That's the main thing, you know?
Yeah, no doubt. So what was it like this year seeing, and I know it was tough, you know, we talked about it already. It was tough being on the sideline, kind of being a fan of the national tournament. Yeah. But what was it like seeing, you know, your brother make that run, you know, put it all together and just, what was that like? It had to be insane.
Yeah, man. I mean, I really talk. I want to say I talk Quincy all he knows. Just I'm his bigger brother. So like ever since we were 6 years old, we've been scrapping, bro.
Yeah.
So like it was really surreal for me to watch my little brother, you know, on that big screen and just doing what he does. You know, I always knew he had it in him, you know, and it runs through our blood. You know, winning runs through our blood, and I'm just so proud of him and what he did, and hopefully we can run it back next year together. You know.
There you go. Gosh, wouldn't that be insane? Just a Monday takeover on a Saturday night there. Sure, you know, two Mondays in the finals. That would be absolutely insane.
Cool.
Yeah, no doubt, man. So, hey, like I said, I won't keep you long. I really appreciate you coming on, and thanks for giving us a little bit of a insight on your next decision. Man, good luck. You know, we're big fans. We have been ever since watching you in Chapel Hill, and you know, of course, big fans of the family. I mean, who's not in the sport? You know, y'all have all done so much and continue to, you know. So like I said, thanks for coming on, and good luck.
Man, thank you guys for having me, man. You know, Carolina is always going to be a special place in my heart. You know, you spend somewhere, you know, you commit there as a baby, you know, you're a freshman. And you grew up there, you know, you grew up in Carolina. Learned a lot in Carolina, you know, and I just want to say thank you guys for taking the time to, you know, talk to me, and I'll keep you guys in the loop for sure. It's gonna awesome. It's gonna be a movie, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you're welcome on anytime you want. All right, you're always welcome here and on Carolina Takedown Talk.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you, man.